So, I see a lot of things on the counter today, but no food.
Exactly, no food. We're going to talk about some basic equipment that you can find to make simple tasting meals. Before we get into each individual thing, let me remind you that you can find these things often at yard sales, flea markets, Goodwill, Salvation Army. Some things are very cheap at Walmart and places like that, so don't assume that you have to pay a lot of money to set up your kitchen. First thing you may need though is a frying pan, just a basic frying pan with a pancake turner. I will say that a heavier pan, one that you pick up and you go, that's kind of heavy, will last a lot longer and will keep you from burning your food. This pan is one of my favorites. I've had it for 25 years. I probably will have it and use it for another 25. Along with that is just a regular saucepan. If you can only have two pans, these are a great two to start with. Of course, you need some type of mixing bowls. Often they're sold in a set. A good thing to pick up at a yard sale. Some odds and ends. A spatula is handy. Not like super necessary, but it is handy. A whisk. Before you actually get an electric mixer, a whisk will do a lot of the same jobs. Can opener, always necessary. How about if you can only get one knife? Well, don't choose the smallest and don't choose the biggest. Choose something in between. Now, this is an in-between size knife. It doesn't do great on fine work and it doesn't do great for really big work, but it will do all of it. So at first, get something that will help you do everything you need to do and then extend your knife collection as you're able to. Measuring cups, measuring teaspoons, something very easy to pick up just about anywhere, the dollar store. A cheese grater. Doesn't have to be fancy. I've had this one for 10 years or so, and it's really handy to do some grating very quickly. Another thing to think about is a cutting board to protect your counters. Kind of enjoy not having scratches on my counter. Something else that you might think is kind of a luxury but you will come to love is a food thermometer. An instant read. They're not expensive, and you can check your meat and know that it's done before you serve it rather than wondering, am I serving raw chicken? This will take out the guesswork. Now for baking and working in the oven, you need at least one baking pan. 13 by 9 is a great size to start with because you can do different things in it and use it in different ways. And then one cookie sheet to begin with will allow you to make good treats. So what if you have all those things and you're ready to expand a little bit? Here's some suggestions that will make your jobs in the kitchen a little easier and you can have fun with things too. You might want to expand your pot and pan collection, a slightly bigger saucepan, and then a stock pot or soup pot for making soup, of course. A toaster, which that may be a necessity for you and not an extra. We do use our toaster a lot. Getting a hand mixer, that will open up so many things. You make your own whipped cream, you can make better cakes just by having a hand mixer. A peeler. Now it's possible to do it with a knife and some people are great at it, but for the rest of us, a vegetable peeler is a good thing to have on hand. A good quality rolling pin. Keep your eye out on a marble one or a good smooth wooden one, whatever you happen to come across in your yard selling. You'll start to extend your baking ware, like you might want some round pans or square ones that are smaller. A muffin tin for making muffins or cupcakes is a good idea. And then the crock pot, which goes on sale periodically through the year, and you can find them at yard sales. I will tell you that I prefer this type with the knob because when the electric goes off and then comes back on, it will come back on. The others are really nice where you have more of an electronic function, but it may not come back on and then your meal is ruined or lost. So here's some extras, and then as you figure out what you like to cook and bake the most, you'll want to extend your collection into other specialty items. But these things will get you started. Hope you're enjoying these videos and finding them helpful. I just want to say that if you hit the subscribe button and the notification button, then you'll be able to see them right away as they come up. We've got a lot more good ideas coming in the future. Thanks for joining us.